Tumultuous D. That Beatles twice his size. See, there's only 1 minute. Might as well make this fun. And I have all the old
Yeah, that's Marshall struggle.
I won't put this on the show. This will be a...
Likewise.
I guess we'll be going now.
Likewise. Likewise. Soon I will control even you, with my telepathic thought waves transmitting on every radio frequency and internet transmission through telekinetic emission.
The tribe of protection takes the journeymen back to their palace. Traveling cardboard curlicue sliding onto another board off of the white board it came, doomed to be forgotten and neglected in its environment, ultimately thrown around by unknowing passers-by. The destitute civilization reflects a wooden dog-shaped board of an unfinished basement robbed of color from the forest to spend its time in a bland room. Here we are.
Yes, that's how I feel.
I think I'll plop myself down over here by the pavement.
There must be something we can do for him.
What? For him? What could we do for him?
Bring the other dog into court. I don't know. He just knows he's gonna die. We should protect him. He's our right men.
Back the other trolls, hold up.
I want this. Whoever it is, this stranger who just walks in and kills my son. I want him dead.
cylindrical drains. Cylindrical drains in the maze of cylindrical drains that will turn the water towards me. Returning the cylindrical drains back to the same stream. Yeah.
Well, we've got the Schecter Omen 6 in the house with the new metallic vibrations, wonderful smells of newness and cosmic sensation. Going off in ourselves. Getting in tune with this, yeah. It's the Omen 6 Schecter Diamond Series is
infinity of the endlessness of space, like feeling vulnerable in certain moments. Ready to accept anything, peacefully naive. Because all pain and suffering in life is inevitably a direct result of the self. So as long as you disconnect yourself from the self, you won't even realize the pain that is a result of the self. While losing competitive instincts for survival, hunger, or acceptance, and subsistence, and only by shattering the mirror and breaking the bubble. It's only by shattering the mirror and breaking the bubble that we can connect with
A big old pop!
endlessness of space and existence, yeah. And find happiness in others and all around that can abound. Speckled crested, no vision, with Vancouver's infinite creative wisdom. Thank you for joining us.
Tap a chair and thinks he's getting
And the
right.
And the dawn of primitive tripods.
We're practically already disappointed that you didn't leave a message. Come on, please leave a message. We want you to leave a message. Because this is Chris and Dan and Jake. And if you don't leave a message, we're going to be so peeved. We're going to be so disappointed that things is going to be real bad between us. You and me. And us, because we want a message.
That's right, people. Are we filming?
None of them have names. It's like their whole existence has been erased and replaced by numbers.
Really?
Yeah. It's like 12, 22. No people's names, no birth dates, no nothing.
They have a car over there. It freaked me out. I'm like, where are they going?
Well, let's go in to look at some other graves.
Oh, that's cool. I like the sunset. And the water tower is weird. Yes. At the RIDGES Insane Asylum, where several spirits emanate. I thought I heard a thumping, but it was just the car door, I guess. So, Whitney, let's lead us on a mystical tour through the spiritual vibrations.
Yeah. It's just so depressing. There's no names. You can't like make up stories about what you thought these people were like based on their names or anything, because they don't have names. They don't have birthdays. They don't have date of birth.
I don't want to walk on anyone's grave here.
I'd say they're pretty dead. I don't think they can feel any.
Yeah, but
It's supposed to give bad vibes.
no, I don't know. I just want to. How would I walk around them?
Which snip?
Yeah, don't get too lost.
Fuck you. Through the galactic kaleidoscopic clusters, yeah.
Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. How dare you disturb the slumber of our tormented spirits?
Disturb the slumber of our tormented souls here in the underground railroad. We were chained up underneath the basement in the bloody shackles. Most amount of lobotomies brains were scraped out by ice pigs.
Dear. Oh yeah, we should walk that. That's cool. We don't have to go too far. Mystically straying.
I'm wondering why my keyboard just died and circuitry is fried. I think my keyboard just died. The circuitry is fried. I'm a cosmonaut with super pop. The antipode ocean of the unknown ozone layers. I'm a cosmonaut. Boom, 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 boom. The prophecies of the future in the past tense, you see. The sky was purple and blue. Planes flew over, dropping neon, spherical, ultrasonic bombs that burst with tear gas and signs of military apocalypse. The fighter jets looked like wings of birds with bright blue, metallic, silvery, shining, glowing, purplish, green, and pink. Clouds of the past, post-destruction, aftermath, night. Humans were rounded up, like at school auditoriums, but told to stay there in the hall where the dangerous fumes permeated in the mall with the mind-controlling smoke, whereas others and myself disagreed with the authority figures on where it would be safe as soon as we decided to leave into space. For the way alien robot cyborg race were, well, they were roaming in the planets. In this post-apocalyptic future, the cyborgs had glowing pink and green computer chip skin all over their metallic visors, connecting to networks of wires. Find the minds, metallic cyborg time. And one of them looked like my communication and persuasion teacher, Mr. Simpson, with his bald head, except that he had electrodes and other circuitry nodes attached in spider webs around the stubble in his chrome dome where hair used to be. Me and the kids hid under the tables and desks in an old abandoned classrooms as the robot cyborgs left and marched out outside the buildings in their monotonous work chain. Drones as byproducts of society's primitive economy before they did away with the pointless recirculation of money in the form of little silly green pieces of paper. After all, that's what the citizens realized. Their whole life was worth to the government mere paper. Then they revolted into cosmic vapor. Computers were the beginning of the downfall, with the promise of infinite, endless information. However, they broke down due to the limitations of their own programming, built in with primitive consciousness. People invested too much trust into them, and they weren't always 100% dependable, so some academia abandoned their limitations, but most let all of what their economy was based on blow up in proportion into their faces. Yeah. All their
Yeah, I kind of...
all the whole lives were erased, yeah.
Maybe that can help. Introduce them.
Because of a glitch in the system, yeah. Even if some of it's on disk, you can never get quite recovered unless you have the right program that you, of course, had to pay money to find until the whole process collapsed like a stock exchange crash after viruses and or explosive arguments ensued. The following night I dreamt of stopping by the old abandoned insane asylum on my way back from a long freeway drive, because there was a party going on for ghosts in one of those dark, forsaken, haunted hallway vibes, lurking with evil boarded up buildings and gothic streetlights that looked like syringes. The giant piercing points towered overhead as if they were watching us from the spirits of a past century. The syringe street lights seemed to say, come inside the banquet room, like a flashback to a crystal 1920s style chandelier party with women drinking wine out of punch bowls. near the windows of assholes. However, a few of the tuxedo and night dress people wandered away, broke from the crowd and away from the group, and wandered down the blue checker hallway to the corridor. Low kitchen table corner, but it actually was the entrance to a spiritual dimension. They disappeared down this hollow corridor, disguised in illusionary mystique, yeah. After having a brief glass of white wine, I decided to check on my blue Cosmic Cruiser car outside in the parking lot, but all I found by the blacktop was an old tow truck drunk, a guy with a blowtorch tow truck, and blank space where my car used to be. I yelled frantically at these men in a red truck about how ghosts had stolen my car, and when I looked back at the mysterious corridor inside the RIDGES building, a curly-haired, short, blonde woman smiled, turned her head, and all the partygoers slowly disappeared down the trans-dimensional kitchen corridor. Then they disappeared down the trans-dimensional door. The men tried to explain that I might not get my CDs in my car back because they hadn't seen anyone come out of the haunted place before me. Of course, I thought, you idiots. They were ghosts you generally can't see. Transparency. No, yeah.
What did you say was in the back of the Broken Illusion earlier, my friend?
It's getting near the tape end. Thanks for joining us, though. I feel like a wave melting, all the bureaucracy rings, impersonating R2-D2 and computer-like things. Short circuitry waves frying in space. Short circuitry waves. Faith is like walking down the dark path alone. We know, never, never, never know what demons and dark acts, murders and shadows. It's like trusting the invisible force of God laughing, yeah. God is laughing like a lightning bolt. And it's shattering. Burst through the clouds as you turn around. Faith is like searching for a soulmate who doesn't know is even around.
We're on the search for the lost visions of our youth that will set us free. I'm sick of leading this double life. I keep having this reoccurring dream like I'm living in Cincinnati, paying on the bills, and then living in Athens also, and going through trails that are really familiar. I have to get back to the creative part of my artistic endeavors, looking for the lost visions and the lost souls of humanity. We want to open people's minds, free them from economic slavery, and show them how good life can really be when you look for ways to improve your reality.